Okay, we're starting from scratch in this video. So here's the 6-strand embroidery floss. And then I'm going to thread my needle. Take this white thread out of here and get my little needle threader. And I'm doing this because if you are a brand new beginner to hand sewing, which I know some of you are, I want to go through the actual steps because that's important. You need to see it. Okay, so you separate it out, 3 and 3. You get your needle threader. You have an embroidery needle, which has, a little broader, wider eye so that you can, get these 3 strands through. And put a little knot on the end. You saw how I did that. Wrap it around your finger. I mean, I hope I didn't go too fast with that. Okay, so now, again, we're still continuing the theme of our 5-minute creative break moments. And today's video is about filling in the little bird's beak. I would like to know, did anyone stitch along with me yesterday? I'm not seeing any comments, so I'm beginning to wonder. There's enough people watching, or have you been inspired to go and after you watch the video, or later in the day? I'm not talking like immediately. But if you have been inspired to stitch along with me, I would really appreciate you commenting on that, because it helps me to know that this series is being enjoyed, and also it helps me to be found by others who might need a creative break. And they're just not knowing, they're bored. Your routine gets boring, We all need to do something new. And so this is the perfect beginner's guide to creativity with hand sewing. And I'm really hoping that I can, what's the word? Convert some of you hardcore paper crafting people, crocheters, knitters, into my world of hand sewing. Because I mean to tell you, once you start, you will begin to see how wonderful it is. I mean, coloring is fine, but it's not the same. It's still messy. Paper crafting is messy. This is not messy. Our life, yes, is messy, but the slow stitching, what I mean by that is that it's portable and it's so easy. Okay, for painting, you need water. You need to clean your brush. You need, if it spills, if you knock it over, it's going to spill. With the paper crafting, you need glue. The same thing. You could spill your glue. So that's what I'm saying by it's messy. But this, you could drop it, it's not going to mess up anything. So that's what I love about hand sewing and slow stitching, is that you truly do get to slow down and just relax completely anywhere, absolutely anywhere. And like, say for instance, you could take this with you to your doctor's office. Do you see yourself taking your paints and your junk journaling supplies with you to your doctor's office? No. But this, you can keep it right in your lap, in your purse, and it's quiet. It doesn't have an odor, so you're not going to offend anybody. And to me, like, that's the, best of both worlds. So you get to take your creativity with you. It gets to help you relax. Maybe when you're in a little bit of a stressful situation, especially when you know that your wait time is, you're going to be there for even like I said, this is 5 minutes of creative moments. And 5 minutes, even if you only had 5 minutes, you can still get it out. You can still relax yourself. It will completely get your mind shifted into a different direction. And then when they call your name, you can just pop it right back into your purse. Quick and easy, no big deal. And then while you're waiting in for the doctor to come in after the nurse does all your vitals, then you can get it out again. You see how that works? So that's why I say, that you need to learn how to do the hand sewing, the slow stitching, because it's definitely the best portable, other than coloring, creative activity that you can do and take with you. I mean, you can do this on the plane, as a passenger, on any transportation. Okay, I'm doing the satin stitch. So that is just an up and down, back and forth stitch to fill in. And look at how cute that's coming out. Isn't that adorable? Absolutely adorable. Now, after I finish this bird, so the next 5-minute video is going to be doing the little top on the head, and I think I'm going to put some cute little fluffiness back here on the back with some fibers, and I'm thinking I might do that up here with some fibers. I think instead of just the embroidery floss, I want to use my fibers here and my fibers here, and I'll walk you through how to do it. But that's going to be fun. And then after that, I've come up with a new 5-minute creative product and project that you can do. So that's what this little bird is going to go on. And then if you are inclined that you would like to get this little bird kit and the new little 5-minute creative break thing that I've come up with, then the links will be in the description and the pinned comment. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a space. Yep, so I managed to be able to come right between the two. You're probably not seeing it, but I'm seeing it. I don't know, do I have it too close? Ah, better, much better. So I was sitting here as I was contemplating, what color do I want to put? And yes, like I said, this is not realism. Okay. But I did want it to be a color that, for me, that you would see on a little birdie's beak. So I said, okay, let me think about this. All the birdies that come, and I know the cardinals have a orange beak, but I have to take a closer look at the chickadee, the titmouse, and the blue jay. I don't think theirs is that, and I got to start looking. And I didn't, I could just Google images and say what color are they, but they come into my backyard, so I said, I'm going to look out the window and see what color they are. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, is it ever cute? All right, I don't think you are seeing it, but I still have little bits of spaces, and I don't want to have any. Ta-da! Look at how cute that is. Absolutely adorable. I mean, these creative moments are just priceless. They're absolutely priceless. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying coming into my craft room now every day knowing I only have to do a small little bit of creativity, and that's all I want you to be able to do is just start taking small moments out of your day. And whether you do it with me now or later on, then hey, that's great. That's cool. Isn't that nice? Yeah. So I'm happy with that. I like the way that looks. I'm happy with you being here with me today. I'm grateful that you showed up. And don't forget that this is a daily Creative Moments series. Trying to keep it short and sweet, down to 5 minutes. I don't know what happened there. It got all jumbled up there, but I'm just going to snip it off there. That'll be good enough. And then I do want to tell you about the monthly upcycling videos. So the last Wednesday of every month, let me clear my throat and I'll be back. Okay, I think that's better. We took a walk this morning, and even though I drink my 2 or 3 cups of water in the morning, and I was feeling like I had that frog in the throat feeling, and then, I don't know, whatever pollen here in Florida is blooming, and then I ate breakfast, and then it just started back up again. So I think I got it under control. But at any rate, so finish this up so you will see this. You will see this project one more time. You know what I'm going to do? Let's turn it to a different page so that when I actually take the picture, it doesn't look the same. The birdie is the same, but there we go. All of that. Okay, perfect. So, I hope this gave you a few quiet minutes today. Did it? Please share or talk to me in the comments. But I will be back tomorrow for another 5 minutes stitching time. And I want you to take a little time for yourself today, even if it is only 5 minutes. And if you'd like another one, you can keep stitching with me right here. And the quiet stitching continues, and I will be back with you again tomorrow. And if you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, all those good things. It helps me and my community grow. And if you want to be a part of my creative community mailing list, Sunshine Makers Club, that link's in the description. All the other good links as well. I have a blog post that I wrote this week. I'm sharing that in my email list. I'll link it below. All about this new direction of screen-free time. And even though I'm recording, but I don't have a screen in front of me, all I have right here is my window I'm looking out and my desk with all my creativity on it. And then I'm going to just sit in here in my craft room the rest of this day working on some new things going into my Etsy shop, new things that I'm going to be showing you and teaching you that are all a part of this 5-minute screen-free Creative Moments series. And I mean, I'm just completely really enjoying it. I'm really wrapped up in it. It's so much fun. And the longer videos will be the upcycling videos at the end of the month, but all the others will be these short little breaks out of your day to say, hey, come on, I'm going to pop over to Marcus of Sunshine for just, 5-10 minutes and watch Marcia today and see how is she progressing on her little embroidery bird, and what is she going to put it on, because she said she's got something new and fun to show us what she's going to do with it. So that's what I'm hoping that this series will become to you. It will become a regular place for you to check in with, just a few minutes every day. It's not a whole 30 half-hour tutorial. Okay? So that's what I would love. So as always, in closing, stay safe, keep creating in the sunshine, and start a creative 5-minute break ritual in your life today. See you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.